Rising, joyful rising. Even though it's in the evening, it's all grand. Welcome to Enhanced Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. This is Tamika here. I'd like to welcome you all if you're new to this channel. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you'll find great value in stopping by and hearing the message that Spirit has. And for you that are already subscribers, thank you so much. And please just continue to support this channel. The information is down in the description box if you desire more personalized reading. This reading is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. So my Taurians, okay? Woo, woo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we have here. Already kind of shuffled through the deck here, but let me just tell you that I've been in a wonderful, blissful state today, okay? A state of just gratitude, just really seeing some things materialize that I've been wanting to manifest. And it's just been great, okay? Because so many times we don't want to go through the lessons learned. We don't want to go through the challenges, the hard times, right? We just want everything to be, bubbles and butterflies, and it's not always that. But when I tell you, if our attitude maintains and our perception is in view and in alignment with spirit, then we can truly, truly, truly see the reap the blessings. Okay, so y'all continue to stay on in there. We're getting into a new cycle. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit different today. I'm not going to let the cards pop. We're going to try something different just to see the theme. We're going to go ahead and draw two oracle cards from this deck, two from another deck, and then we're just going to see what the energy, how it takes us, right? If you care to leave a donation, please do. My information is in the description box. And until we see, so spirit guide, angels, ancestors, divine white light, thank you so very much for your love, support, guidance, wisdom, health, wellness, family, friends, protection, all of the great and wonderful things on the highest of vibrations, and all that we pray. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you. So music, hey, some of you really are moved by music. Some of you are getting more musically inclined. If you are singers out there, this is a push or an encouragement from the universe to get back to your passion and love for music, okay? Some of us can only carry a tune in a bucket, but that's okay. All right. That doesn't mean that the music can't speak to you and come through you, right? For some of you, it might be that you hear a specific song, okay? There's messages in songs that spirit gives us. And so that might be that. So whatever it is, go ahead and go through your favorite playlist, or just play some music in the background while you're cleaning up in the house, while you're driving in your car. Just listen to some good vibrational music, because music is an energy. It carries a vibration of many different emotions that spark from that, many different memories, okay, that spark from that. You ever heard a song that you used to hear back in the day? You be like, I remember when, okay? So some of you are being led to really get back in tune with the music. It might be a message in the music. It might just be for you to feel good about life, okay? Whatever it is, that is Spirit's push for you. Let's see what else we have. Ideas and inspirations. Here we go. So for that, some of you might have come up with a really good plan of action towards something great, and you're being inspired by that. And this is the universe's push to say, hey, whatever it is that you have been downloaded or given, go ahead and follow through with that. Do not delay, do not wait. Don't talk yourself out of it either, okay? Because you are truly being divinely supported. You are just sitting around. I wouldn't be surprised, right, if we saw the hangman, because in the hangman position, they get all these types of different perceptions. They're looking for ways to think outside of the box. And so this is where I feel we are at right now. We're in this season where we're about to break through, right? For some of us, for some of you, you've been having ideas about a certain thing that you want to implement for a while, but for whatever reason, you feel like maybe you don't have the resources, or maybe you don't have the right social circle, or maybe you don't have the support. But let me tell you what, I read a meme today that said, instead of looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, I set the bitch on fire myself. Okay. I'm just telling you what the meme said. It stands in line with what we're talking about here. Don't wait for somebody else to do what it is that you've been contemplating and having ideas. Don't let somebody else take your idea. And if someone has a similar situation to it, it doesn't mean that you ain't putting your ashe on it, okay? Because it's only one of you, and divine gave you that idea. Don't be that person that is full of regrets because you didn't implement what was laid on your heart, okay? Come on, y'all. Let's live up to the best version of ourselves. What else we have? We're going to go ahead and draw an animal power card. Serenity, the dove. I love doves. Every time we think about doves, we think about purity, we think about gracefulness, okay? So let's go ahead and read about the dove. We're only going to get one card from that, and I'm sorry about this glare. Let me see if I can turn that down a bit. How's that? So there we go, dove. Let's read about the dove. And it says, I'm sorry, slow down, pause, and breathe. That might even be for me, y'all. I'm so damn excited that it might even be for me. So let's do that. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get into it. So the dove, what is the messages for the dove? It's on page 47 for those of you that are following some type of signs and synchronicities. It says, take a deep breath. And I take another one and then another. Feel what happens in your body as you do so. This is what you need to do in the midst of any turmoil you're going through. It brings you home in body, mind, and spirit into that still place inside you where you can feel and hear your heartbeat and the rhythm of your breathing, giving you the assurance that you're alive and everything is all right. There's really no need to worry or fret about the circumstances of your inquiry. There's not even a need for you to find a solution. The solution will find you, but only when you are calmed down and you stop trying to figure it out from a place of fear and anxiety. You have to trust that what to do or what not to do will become evident once you're able to center yourself. That way you can think more clearly, breathe more easily, find your faith, and remember that God and the angels are really on your side. The additional associations are love, soul, and spirituality. My goodness. I love this because as Taurians, we are very, very much known for making it happen, making it happen, making it happen. Well, this is Spirit's divine guidance to just, again, my favorite word has been go with the flow. Take some time out. Don't feel like you got to be the one who takes the responsibility and accountability for things. Let things just happen the way they're meant to happen, and then make a conscious assessment about where you stand in the grand scheme of things. I'm guilty of it. There's been a many a times, but I tell you that we really cut ourselves off from the divine, from the angels, from the archangels. We really cut ourselves off by thinking that we know what's best for the outcome that we're seeking for, that we know the steps within the journey that we need to take. So this is again the divine message to stop, breathe, and slow down. All right. So that's that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do one from the transformational deck. We're going to pull two cards from here. Moving. Oh, somebody's moving, planning on a move. Sorry. I'm so sorry about this glare. Let me try to turn this light away a little bit. Oh, that helped a lot. Okay. So somebody may be moving, okay, or planning to move. And it's going to be a move that's really beneficial for you. So whatever it is, just make sure you start planning now. This is your urge. You might be moving due to work reasons. You might be moving because you just want a fresh start. Okay. I know that I myself is desiring to move to a warmer climate. So thank you. I'll take it. But for some of you, you are embarking on a new journey and you are moving from place to place. It might be within the same state. It might be in a different state. It could be abroad. Whatever it is, it's your push to go ahead and get ready, get ready, get ready. Let's pull another card. Volunteer, okay? This is good because some of you may be thinking about doing some volunteer work. That's always needed, okay? It's always somewhere to give of your time, talent, and skill and not necessarily expect anything in return. Good point. So thank you, Spirit. So Spirit is saying like there might be something or a situation that you might volunteer for, and you do it because it's an area that you have a great passion about, and that's the best time to do it. Instead of being a mandate, it's something that you're willing to do. But let me tell you the secret. The secret to being available and volunteering your time, talent, and skill is that the currency is returned into you much more than money can ever buy. Some of you just want the return of the appreciation of knowing you did something great, and that's fulfilling. And money cannot buy that feeling, right? So just know that the universe knows exactly how to repay you in a way, in a currency that you can appreciate. All you do is make yourself available and see how blessed and abundant you end up being. It might be something that you need that's attached to your time, talent, and you just giving of yourself. So if you're in this mindset of thinking, hey, I want to get out and I want to do something that's going to give back to the community, go out and mentor a young child. Okay, something. I have a great sister, and she is always mentoring young ladies, and it's very rewarding for her. It's challenging at times, but it's very rewarding for her. So just check into that, Torians. And I believe we like giving. We really do. We get fulfilled off of giving. So just make sure that you check in with that, okay? Awesome spread. We got a lot to uncover. So what else is going on for my Taurians? Come on. What is going on for my Taurians? Okay. Okay. Abundance, the Ace of Pentacles, is here, right? So right now, a lot of you are probably really, I know of a couple already to include myself, really embarking on y'all are treading new ground, honey. You making waves. When I said you're not waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel, this is definitely this is the flow that we're in, the flow of abundance, the flow of prosperity, the flow of just being, okay, the flow of healing, right? It's not always about the tangible things. It's about, again, the currency within, the investment you've made in yourself. But for many of you, it could be in the area of business. It could be someone looking at real estate, purchasing some land. I feel like Taurians right now are really in the mindset of building generational wealth, okay, and doing away with the poverty mindset and really finding innovative ways and ideas again to really set the trajectory for your generation, your children, your children's children to come. So this is wonderful, and I just encourage it. I feel like it's going to be very profitable for you. And again, it's going to be very rewarding. And for a lot of you, it's about your purity passions, right? If you could do it, you would do it for free. But because you're doing it and you're figuring out the strategy of how to get paid for something that you love to do, it's going to be very much abundant for you. Okay, what's crossing here? Oh my God, the high priestess. Wow. So this is saying to me that you are truly, again, what I said before, you are treading new ground. You are being the trailblazer in the situation. Ideas and strategies that maybe no one else has thought about, you are really tapping in. And you're tapping in because your intuition is alignment. You've been doing your practice work. You've been doing your candle magic. You've been doing your meditation. You've been doing your spiritual baths. You've been doing your divine feminine work, right? Whatever it is, or masculine work, whatever. This is not gender specific. This is energy we're talking about. Okay? But you have this power of influence. Just you and of yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth signs. Okay? Talking to all y'all earth signs out there. You are really in your flow. You are getting divine downloads on how to implement things. Okay? You are a trailblazer in your own right. You're very charismatic. People like to be around you. You're very organized. You're very loyal. Okay? And you're just a natural born leader, earth signs. So just continue to stay in that flow. Um, I feel like as you continue to stay in the flow, that secrets and things will just start to come to you out of nowhere. It's not even anything that you have to go and seek for. All right. But as the power animal card has already alluded to, you may have to get in a place of serenity. Because I know when you have an idea, you ready for it to flow, 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 just like that. You ready to execute. But at times that execution can be a little bit premature. Let's be honest, okay? So we need to slow down, breathe, and pause at times. But that's not to say stop. You gotta what? You gotta keep it moving, boo. You gotta keep it moving. So y'all pay attention to that. Listen, the subconscious here. Choices. All right. A lot of you have a lot of alternatives, and you may even be a little bit confused that you have so many alternatives. You might not know which way to go. It might not feel like there is a bunch of clarity on which way to go. And a lot of you have been doing a lot of dreaming. Like I said, there's a lot of ideas and inspirations that's been coming to you. A lot. So now it's like, again, slowing down, pause, and breathe so that you can manifest those things at an optimal level, right? So there are a lot of choices on the horizon. There are already a lot of choices before you. And the best thing for you to do is listen to your spirit. When you find yourself moving too fast in a situation, check in. Check in with your higher self. Check in with the divine, your ancestors, your angels, your archangels. Check in and make sure, okay, how is this best to go about this? Because we're always going to have options, kings and queens. We're going to always have options. The art is choosing the best option so that we can really optimize whatever it is that we're manifesting. That is awesome. What else do we have here? I gotta have enough room to spread these cards. Try. Let's see. Generosity. I tell you, generosity. Six of Pentacles. Volunteering. You're giving. You're giving something, okay? But not only are you giving something, but you also need to be open to receiving. This is the universe, like this new project, this new idea, these new strategies for a business, healing, whatever. The universe is depositing that. Everything you've prayed for. And that's funny because when we submit something to the universe, right? We're sometimes really rigid about how it comes back to us. Excuse me. We're sometimes really rigid about how it comes back to us. And then we find ourselves not even being able to fully receive in its totality the blessing that we've been looking for and searching for. Okay. So not only are we generous as we should be, and like I said, going back to this volunteer card, even if you were to do it without any money, just to know that you're doing something outside of yourself with no expectation in return. But I'm telling you that the universe gives you back the currency that you need when you need it. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh. All right, let's see what else we got here. Recognition. Oh my God, Earth signs. Come on. Come on. Recognition. For some of you, you've already been recognized for something that you've done. Okay. But definitely more recognition is on the horizon for you. Okay. And I must say the warning is to make sure that you're protecting yourself because when you get recognized, everyone that's looking upon you, that is not necessarily always happy for you. So just keep that in mind, not to rain on your parade, not to put any kind of doubt or anything in there, but it's just a reality. It's just a reality. But you are being recognized for all of your hard work and all of the new adventures that you're on and embarking upon. You'll find people reaching out that you haven't heard from in years. And they'll be like, wait, I see all these great things. Oh, Three of Pentacles. For some of you, there's some collaboration in the near future. Or someone might be looking out to you as a subject matter expert to execute something. They might see your new idea, your new business out, your products, your services. Okay. I see that moving in a great direction for us. Okay. All right, Earth signs. What else we got? Five of Wands. Okay. Like I said before, we want to think that everything is butter and butterflies, and it is, but it comes with a level of challenge. Okay, the Five of Wands is saying that there may be a level of challenge, some kind of conflict. It doesn't mean it stops the show. All right, it just means that these people that are reaching out to you, maybe you have to be careful and selective. Use your discernment. Check in. Don't be impulsive. Slow down. Pause. Breathe. Okay, that is the influence that I see with this Five of Wands here. But it also could just be a test of whatever you're doing initially. It doesn't mean that it's not a good plan. It just means that maybe you might have to revamp some aspects of that plan. So when you do run into challenges, do not give up. You got too much going on that's already been displayed here. Okay, but this is the road ahead. Truly, this is the road ahead. So let's see here. The Queen of Pentacles. This is in your environment. This is reinforcement, okay? This is in your environment and reinforcement that you are on the right path, that you're very sure about what it is that you're doing. You're very confident. You know that your product or services is sure. Again, don't let this Five of Wands energy stop you. And I do believe the caution here with this Five of Wands as it relates to this collaboration is just to be very careful of who you're doing business with. Don't sign anything suddenly. Don't commit to anything suddenly, but pause, slow down and breathe, check in with spirit and make sure that everything in its alignment. And when you feel a release in your spirit, then you go right ahead. All right? Because there's nothing but abundance. Nothing but abundance there for you. You are really falling. I don't like to use luck, okay? I don't like to use luck, but I'm going to say that you're really falling into your prosperity plan. Whatever the universe and whatever you've been working behind the scenes, you are falling into your prosperity plan for sure. It is definitely going to be something that's prosperous for you. Hopes and fears, the Six of Swords, okay? So with this being said, it's just like you have to bring some kind of, you might have to solve some things. You might have to bring resolution to some things. You may have to, again, check, how should I say? Check the details is what I will say. Check the details. Let's talk about the Six of Swords real quick. I'm going to just reference just a little bit more. Let's see. You're going to need to make a difficult choice, one that might feel painful and almost impossible. However, you know deep down that this is the best path forward. It's definitely going to be rough waters for a while, and your emotions might fight you. But logic tells you that this is what you need to do. Be well as you walk forward into the unknown. You may have to bring some resolve to a situation. You may have to go back, like I said, and revamp the details, but do not get discouraged, earth signs, okay? All right, what else? What is the outcome here? The Chariot. Yes. So while there might be challenges ahead, my earth signs, the Chariot is a bad mamma jamma. The Chariot is an overcomer. A Chariot knows what it's like to be slapped in the face, to have doors shut in your face, to have friends turn their back on you. The Chariot knows all about betrayal, but let me tell you something about the Chariot, boo. The Chariot keeps on riding forward. The Chariot doesn't use excuses. Every challenge the Chariot has, every time, everything that you've been through, earth signs, you are learning from it. You might have had to lick your wounds for a little while. We all do, right? But it's part of life and it's part of the lesson. It's part of the wisdom that grows with this. So you continue to go and you continue to tap in and you overcome everything. I'm just telling you, like, I really resonate with this, not only because I'm an earth sign, but because we have the wherewithal to sit back, pause and breathe, like it said, and be like, what lesson is this for me to learn? And sometimes the lesson is not even for you, it's for somebody else. But you're willing to be that sacrificial lamb and be like, you know what? I'm going to try it first. I'll do it first. I'll volunteer, right? Earth signs, we do things pretty much first. We're not afraid to fail. And it's nothing against any other sign. I'm just talking because I can speak for the earth signs, right? And what I see here is nothing but abundance and you pushing forward and you making it happen. You're not letting failure be an option. You are the chariot, okay? The angel of guidance. You guide the horses where you want them to go. You taking the what they say, the bull by the horns. You're taking the bull by the horns and you're making this thing work. And that's the tenacity that you built from, right? Just keep moving forward. Everything is aligned for you. I love it. And again, some of you might get messages through music. Some of you might get ideas and inspiration from music, whatever it may be. And you are possibly moving, okay? Whether you're physically moving, energetically moving, spiritually moving into a new direction, but you're moving nonetheless. Continue to give and receive, okay? Allow the universe to give you that healthy exchange. I love it. You know I'm here for it, y'all. Because I'm feeling it and I'm experiencing it right now. I'm living it and I'm experiencing it right now. Just stay humble. Open doors. Come on now. Open doors. Open doors. The doors that was once shut. And like I said, you went somewhere in the corner and you cried for a little bit. But then you was like, you know what? Let me dust the dust. Let me shake the dust off my feet. Let me shake it off. I gotta keep moving. Because it's something, when you really have a heart for something, you won't even sleep at night. And you'll wake up just as energetic as if you had 8 hours. It's something that won't let you sleep because there is greatness in you. If I didn't mention before, I'm so sorry, but this reading will take you through the first 2 weeks of March. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. So this is your beginning of March month reading, Earth signs. But let's read about the open doors. Let me take a swig of my tea. All right, open doors. This is beautiful. Ah, man, I'm so full. I'm so full. I'm full, y'all, because, you know, when you have a heart to see people win, you yourself win. When you have a heart to see people win, you yourself wins. And again, it's money can't buy it. Money can't buy it, but I guarantee the universe will give you what you need. Let's read about open doors. If something is costing you considerable effort, it clearly does not suit you and you are free to move on. Realize that if a door stays closed, it's not meant for you. Do not try to open doors. Do not try and open doors with sheer willpower. Go for the ones that are already ajar. I like that. Things that feel heavy or no match for you, let them go. You do not need to struggle to get what belongs to you. When you recognize situations that enter your life effortlessly without any force or resistance, you can trust that they guide you in the right direction. That is the kind of door you want to enter without having to be aware of it all. Where am I at? Without having to be aware of it all day long, your intuition shows you the right path. By experiencing the lightness of being, you get closer to your real self and your real goals. Move with life like bamboo in the wind. Open doors. Lord, that went a little bit longer than I expected, but I hope that you have thoroughly enjoyed this reading. This has definitely been a push for you to just continue to move ahead, continue to forge ahead, continue to be the best version of yourselves, continue to overcome, okay? And do it with much grace. And remember, where's my card? Where's my card? Remember the dove, serenity, stop, breathe, pause, okay? If the door is not ajar, it's not for you. But just know that you are divinely guided. I love you so much, kings and queens. Until next time, ashe, ashe, ashe.